I'm aware that YouTube is probably not even going to see this video, mainly due to the fact that I'm just a small YouTuber. I mean, let's cut to the chase. I'm not even all that huge of a YouTuber, but you know what? It doesn't matter. I was eventually going to make this video to begin with, but after a recent event that happened, I'm definitely making this video. And you know what? YouTube, if you are watching this, let me just tell you outright, your algorithm and your copyright system suck ass. They're terrible. Let me just get into the point. The reason why I made this video is mainly because I was going to do something. I had a video planned and I was even uploading it, right? So I had a video planned that I was going to upload. And here's the funny thing about it. Here's the funny thing, alright? In that video contains a small snippet of an anime, Pokemon, specifically Pokemon, I don't know, I forgot which season it was, but it had Pokemon, a small snippet of it, a very small, insignificant fraction of it, right? And you know what's funny about it? It gets blocked, right? It gets fucking blocked. For whatever reason, it's a small snippet of an anime. So here's the thing about it. Here's the thing. The biggest issue that I have here right now is the fact that YouTubers can get copyrighted for some of the smallest shit. You know, I was just trying to upload a video because it was a sneak peek of something I was gonna do, right? And I can apparently get copyrighted for just a small snippet of an anime, not even showing a good part of it either. Just a small snippet because it's relevant to the video. So like apparently that just happens, right? And you know the funny thing is if I didn't monetize, like if I monetized my videos, it probably would have been demonetized by now. Luckily I don't monetize my videos, but still, that is crazy. And you know, it doesn't even make any sense either. Like YouTube, like there's many videos on YouTube that talk about copyright and all that stuff. All of them have been debunked before and all that stuff because YouTube just doesn't seem to understand copyright whatsoever. The thing is about it, you know, it just perplexes me how YouTube can be this one community where people, you know, sometimes can even make a living. You know, some people will actually have a living off of YouTube. I don't say that they're, you know, bad for doing that because, you know, it's YouTube. You do whatever you want. It's your passion. You have whatever the power to do what you want. But when YouTube starts doing this shit, you know, starts demonetizing and copywriting people for small stuff, not even having, like, you know, a huge chunk of something. So, like, for example, let's say I play, like, a Nas song, right? A Nas song, and I only play like a small part of it. That can still get you blocked or copyrighted, which doesn't even make sense because the whole point of copyright is to prevent, you know, people from using your material. But that's only in the case when literally, you know, they're showing a good portion of it with no changes or whatsoever or anything like that. So if I just play like a very small, like a 0.01 second of a Nas song, why that doesn't give them a right to copyright me whatsoever. You can say, oh no, but that's their IP, that's their property. No, the whole point of why fair use exists is literally just so we can use it for, you know, a non-profit purpose or anything like that and all that stuff. And you know, that's the whole point of it. You know, people aren't trying to use it just to, you know, make money off of other people and all that stuff. And you know, the funny thing is YouTube also tries to make the argument that if you don't monetize, if you like don't monetize your videos, then you're still eligible to be copyrighted, which that defeats the purpose because the whole point of copyright is using other people's material with the profit, you know. So if you don't even monetize your videos, that doesn't even make sense why you should get copyright for that. But beyond that very basic premise that doesn't even make any damn sense, it just perplexes me. Like there was just one time where Angry Joe, right? He played like 4 seconds of a song and he apparently got copyrighted for that and like a copyright strike.
7, it goes back to us. 4 seconds. 4 seconds!
4 seconds!
And that is enough for a manual detection.
Which, okay, YouTube, please explain that. It doesn't even make any sense whatsoever. I don't even think real copyright even works like that, like in a court of law or anything like that. Literally 4 seconds of a song, and that gets someone copyrighted? That doesn't make any sense, YouTube. And it doesn't help that YouTube lies often. I mean, it's a dead horse at this point. YouTube's lying and they're dishonest, honestly. They're dishonest about that one time they persecuted LGBTQs, you know, through the algorithm and stuff like that. They claim that they didn't do that. That's exactly what they did. And there was a whole video showing that there's certain stuff that you can't say on YouTube, or more specifically in your title, without it getting demonetized and all that stuff. And it led to like a lot of LGBTQ people suing them and all that stuff. But the point I'm trying to make here is that YouTube lies, and honestly, at this point, are we even surprised? I've said before that if there's like another site that's similar to YouTube and it eventually goes power, I'll move there instantly, because YouTube's copyright system and how they handle stuff is just so annoying. It's so annoying. And I didn't even want to make this video until I did something that, mind you, did not violate copyright in any damn way whatsoever. And, you know, it just doesn't make any fucking sense to me. But, you know, at this point, can we, like, after Susan got into office, YouTube has pretty much been in shambles at this point. It used to be fine, but now it's gone corporate, and now it's not even, it's basically a former shell with itself, honestly. And I don't get it. This doesn't even make any sense. Like, I mean, like, the moment I started seeing, like, corporations and, like, all these, different, news shows or whatever being pushed on YouTube, I already knew YouTube was already done for, because the whole point of YouTube was content creators before anything else. Not these corporations and not all these companies trying to, you know, push themselves onto YouTube for a platform. They already have a platform. YouTube is supposed to be for creators first, and it does. And it started. And the funny thing about it is, it reflects it right into the YouTube Rewind. Yeah, I know it's kind of odd to bring the Rewind to this, but the YouTube Rewind and its like recent ones kind of reflect just how corporate things is getting. They just started to push things, like they started to push corporate images instead of the creator's image and stuff like that. And it just perplexes me, man. The fact that YouTube only cares for corporation and money before any of the content creators who built up the site from what it was, it's just it's a sad sight to see. It's like seeing someone that you love, you know, gradually die and get worse in condition. That's the perfect allegory for what's happening right now, you know? And I don't know, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I made this video mainly because I'm frustrated with YouTube and its copyright. Because I've seen because this isn't even just about me. This is mainly just about other content creators who do stuff like this and get striked for some of the most stupidest reasons out there. I know my voice is probably not gonna mean anything because, you know, I'm just a small fish in a big pond. I'm not even that big, and I don't even have 10,000 subscribers. I mean, yeah, 10,000 subscribers and stuff like that. So I'm assuming that my voice is going to just pretty much be swallowed in shadows and not even heard. But it doesn't matter, because anything to at least contribute to the people who are speaking out about this, I don't care. But overall, YouTube just doesn't even make sense to me, honestly. And I shouldn't have to be dealing with this. No one should have to be dealing with this, especially people who are making a living off of this. Because, you know, the funny thing about it is, people who do make a living off of this, I would consider them lucky because they can do whatever they want and make money off of it. But when you start threatening people's livelihoods like that, that becomes an issue. And it isn't threatening my livelihood because, like I said, I have a job and I already have a house. So I'm satisfied in life. Matter of fact, I'm complete in life. I don't need YouTube as a job. That's one of the reasons why I don't monetize my videos. But it doesn't change the fact that other people do that, and you're threatening people's livelihoods when you do that. But at the end of the day, this is a dead horse. But at the end of the day, I also wanted to say this because I was gonna make a video on this eventually, but I think now is the time. But anyways, with that being said, this is a, I guess, short video I wanted to get out. You know, YouTube, get your shit together. And regarding my fans and whoever's watching, I don't even care. That's all, folks. Super Neo, peace the fuck out.